This should be played at high volume.
This is the podcast of beats, and their whole team is complete. They feeding the streets, other people can't compete. Shit, you got Carlo, got Kenny, got Baba, got Aqua. You cannot forget Malik, and you got Ski. Yeah, the whole roster elite. They bringing the heat every week.
Welcome back. This is the same convo with your same host, Kenny, Carlil, and Bomba, and Malik, and Aqua, and Ski. What's good? You feel me? Did y'all miss us? Y'all probably didn't because I didn't. But this is the same convo, and this is the anime segment hosted by yours truly. And I'm not going to take too much time today during this segment. I'm hoping, I got a timer going. I'm hoping to do 30 and less. You feel me?
Sir.
We could try to do, shut up, Kenny. We could try to do less than that. But today, we going to be talking about characters that's never ducking the fade. Characters that never duck the smoke.
I got one up top.
You feel me? So I think we can all define a fade seeker. A fade seeker is somebody that's going out just looking for the fade. Or they don't even got to be looking for the fade. If it comes to them, they ready. Off rip. But it's like mentally, they wake up and like, I'm ready to catch this fade every day. We can all agree on that.
Way.
We can all agree on that. Anybody got a different definition, or are we good? We good?
Aaron the Plumber in anime. Let's do it.
Understand?
It's pretty straightforward.
I'm not gonna lie. Aaron the Plumber is a real life, like, great example of like niggas that want the fade.
if they wanted to make him an anime turtle, bro, I promise you they could. But the second question I got for today though is fade seeking about courage, recklessness, loyalty, or just love for the smoke, man?
That's the beauty. It could be about all that.
All the above.
I feel like it's a mix.
All the above.
Okay.
All the above.
So we got 3 mixes. Drew, Bomba, y'all agree?
No, it definitely got to be a mix. You know what I'm saying? Because like you can't run from a fade and be the main character, like,
right?
Bitch, you know what I'm saying?
I feel that. Bomba, you agree? It's a mix of all of them.
Nah, I think it's just thrill seeking, man. I think it's just specifically thrill seeking. That's the only thing. We see niggas that's too calculated. We see niggas that just don't give a fuck. They're not courageous. They're not reckless. They just seek the thrill. And I just feel like that's what it is.
Give me 2 characters right now.
The thrill is courageous, though.
No, it could be courageous, but I don't think it's necessarily reckless or, you know.
If you're scary, you're not going to be seeking a thrill. That's my thing.
I feel that. I do agree with both parties. You know, you can be a thrill seeker, and it can be a mix of courageousness, recklessness, loyalty, or just, again, love for the smoke. Okay. I personally love the smoke. Actually, no. Let me correct that. I don't love the smoke. I love watching the smoke, but when the smoke comes to me, I get scared. You feel me? I try to avoid all smoke as possible.
Oh, like you saying like in real life?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm like,
I am a fade ducker.
Big bro, I'm sorry.
Unless it has to do with my friends or my shorty, I'm a fade ducker. I don't want no problems, bro. I just came to have a good time.
Yeah,
but Drew mentioned something. You feel me? Like, you can't be a fade seeker if you running away or if you being a bitch. But there's also one other context into that's kind of pretty controversial. And so the first controversial question of the day: do you think a character can still qualify as a fade seeker, as someone that never ducks a fade, if they lose most of their fights?
Yes.
You can stick the fade.
They not scary.
Right.
They not scary.
But they get their ass beat most of the time.
Hey,
they not scared to get out there. What do you mean?
Taking a shot for Vegeta.
I'm dead about my goat.
Vegeta is a smoke seeker who gets his ass smoked.
I'm not gonna lie to you, and I don't think anybody else except for Bomba and Malik might understand what I'm talking about. But Vegeta has ducked a few fades. One
he did.
One that's coming to the top of my head is the original Broly movie.
Yep.
Once he figured out that nigga was the legendary Super Saiyan, he was like, "That nigga."
What are y'all doing?
Bad.
That nigga
I'm glad
was
it's not canon, bro. I'm glad that shit not canon.
facts because he said, "Nah, I'm good."
Piccolo
But
gave
remember
guts
when
up.
Beerus came to Earth
He
at
ducked
first? Remember
Bears
he
for
was
sure.
like, trying to keep the peace and shit.
I mean, yeah, he dug beers, but I'm not. I'm
Then
not.
after he slapped Bulma, it was kind of up. I ain't
But
gonna
I'm
lie.
not. I'm not
Take
putting.
that times 100, maybe 1,000.
I'm dead.
That was a Broly joint.
Look. The thing is, I promise you, I don't fault him for ducking beers because that is a god of destruction. That nigga could have ended if a piece of food that he had at that party was nasty, the show's over. Like,
Wait. He
I'm
ducked
letting
the
niggas
smoking
know that.
dimer too. He ducked the smoking dimer.
But
When?
who?
And Bum was like, if you don't bring your ass down here,
That don't
we ain't
count.
touching
That's
That
not
don't
ducking
count.
smoke.
That don't count.
That's not
That
ducking
don't
count.
count. He ain't duck smoke. He knew
That
what
ain't
he
ducking
wanted.
smoke.
That's about my life, nigga, and my pleasure. What you talking about?
Oh, that's right, Vegeta.
But look. So going on to the second part of this, the second part. Oh shit! I'm sorry. Second part of the segment. I need y'all each to name a character, one character. You feel me? That never is ducking a fade. You
I
want
got like
character.
3 though.
I got one.
I got one. I got two.
I got 3.
I said one. So if we got
Okay.
if my timer makes time for additionals, I'll make additionals, but I need one. Pick your best.
Kenpachi
Malik, go
Zaraki.
ahead.
Oh shit.
Kenpachi Zaraki from Bleach.
Yeah.
I got Inosuke from Demon Slayer.
Okay.
No scare.
Okay.
I got
Yeah.
Bakugo.
You said Bakugo?
That boy got
Bakugo,
kidnapped by the League of
My
Villains
Hero?
and said, I'm about to fight all of y'all.
Yeah.
Yup.
They don't be giving a fuck.
Look, Carlo, I've always made this comparison when I get mad before.
Mhm.
You know my answer, but Kid Buu.
Ah,
Yeah. I mean, that's
Yeah.
that's just the
That is the nigga the definition of squabble up.
Definitely.
Like
yeah.
Wait, who did you say?
I
He
said
said Kid Buu.
Oh,
Absolutely.
That nigga doesn't know how not to.
I don't feel like
yeah,
that's
he
so.
doesn't
That's
know.
just destruction.
I'm saying
is that fair? Like, do I need to name somebody else?
nah.
Nah,
I think that's fair, but it is like he's not hardwired to duck fades, but I think it's fair.
Like the nigga, he don't even speak anything, like not a language.
the thing is, Kid Buu would try to fight Beerus.
That's why.
Yes.
That's all you
that's
gotta
what.
do, man.
That's what I was
That's
about
what
to
I
say.
was doing.
I don't think in any situation, bro, Kid Buu would like because we've never seen Kid Buu be faced with somebody stronger than him. You feel me? So it's like if you put somebody stronger than him in that situation, I just feel like he's not gonna give a fuck. He's gonna try to go all out.
Can I
Just
ask
like
an off-topic question?
you said, what?
Can I ask an off-topic question?
My timer allows it.
Can Buu absorb Zeno? And then what happens?
I just feel like that one. He's not doing that. I
I
just
don't
feel like
think Xena would allow it.
yeah.
I don't think the angel will let that happen.
I was about to say he
That
gotta go.
too.
He gotta
That
go
too.
through the angels first.
What if he absorbs them too? Shit.
I'm saying, okay, if he happens to get to absorb the angels, he got to get to the grand priest. Then
Yeah.
he got to
Well,
he got
what
to get
happens
to
to
the
the angels
he got to
in the
get to
future?
the guards, then the grand priest.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
Bomba, what was you about to say?
Just forget about it. It's okay. Let's just get back to the topic. If what was your point, Kenny?
Wait, what you talking about?
Okay, never mind that. Let's get to because I was gonna say what happened in the future, but let's just not get into it.
Okay, so but did everybody get their character?
But I'm gonna give it.
Oh, my bad. Fate Seeker. I'm easily gonna go Merliona.
That's a good one.
From
That's
Black
a good one
Clover.
too.
Yeah, nah, that's kind of crazy.
I feel like nobody said Goku and Vegeta just because
No,
that's
not. They
obvious.
not.
Goku is seeking. This
Okay.
man set up his own assassination because he wanted some smoke.
Nah, yeah, he always seeking, but Vegeta knew.
Yeah, nah, Vegeta's not on that list, bro. I've seen that nigga duck fades.
God,
that
who
nigga duck fades.
hires a hitman for yourself? Who does that?
He wanted to train for real.
Facts.
I'm crying. This nigga Malik got me crying.
But me myself, I'm gonna go with Ichigo. Even when that nigga was powerless, he wasn't ducking no fade. That nigga picked up a sword and said, "Let's box." Basically, he don't care if you a captain. He don't care if you a hollow. He don't care what your status is. He's boxing. You feel me? But the next question I have for this part of the segment, do you know who has pulled up to the most impossible fights and still threw hands? I think we might have named a character. Go ahead, Aqua.
Moomin Rider.
Moving for that's good.
From
Oh,
One
that might
That's
be the
Punch.
goated.
goat.
Yeah, that's goated.
That might be the goat right there.
That's goated.
I love when a character don't really have no fucking powers, but they go pull up and throw hands either way.
Yeah.
It's the fact that he pulled up after S rank hero went and got
Facts. He said, "Well, I
Moomin
guess I
Rider.
gotta go do what I gotta do."
I guess it's on me.
Let's look. This is a nigga that gets a lot of. Well, honestly, I feel like early, when it came out, he got a lot of hate, but I feel like the community gives him a lot of love. Y'all
I
gotta
hope
give
so.
y'all gotta give
I
that nigga
never
Krillin some
understood the
love,
hate.
bro.
Mhm.
Krillin gonna complain. He gonna complain. He might piss himself, but he's still gonna box.
Krillin
Bro,
on Namek
we're not even
was
gonna talk
fighting
about
for his
complaint.
life.
He's
Still
super
Krillin.
now,
I
the
feel
way
him
he
on that.
is.
Yeah,
He don't complain. He
Nah,
about that shit.
he's gonna run that shit in super. But
Wait till wait till the manga come out, man.
the thing is, it's like I'm thinking of the most impossible fights. This nigga knew how strong Cell. He was the first nigga to know how strong Cell was when he went into his perfect form.
And
Still
he
tried
said,
to
"You
kick
fuck
that.
my bitch."
Still tried to beat that nigga. And
You know what? Shout out to Krillin because he
I ain't
let
gonna lie.
his wife. So
That was some simp nigga shit. That's high key. He was simping. You just met her. She tried to kill you yesterday, and you over
No,
here
she
mad
gave
'cause
him
she
a kiss
lied?
on the
Like,
cheek,
what?
Bamba. She called him cute.
Come on, she called you cute.
I ain't gonna lie. Look, if my old lady did that, I might be folding too. I ain't.
But your old lady is your old lady.
and
This is a
and
new
this
lady that you met yesterday.
and
That
this
is
is and that for that reason, Drew. That's why the world is in danger. For that shit, that
Exact
shit right
reason.
there. All right, but no, I said Krillin. Aqua, who did you say again?
Moomin Rider.
Rider.
Okay,
That is the
okay.
goat.
All right,
Facts.
Kenny, go ahead, go next.
Okay, are we only giving one?
Yes,
Fuck, you're not gonna know who the guy. You don't know. Only Bomba knows the guy that I was about to say.
it's cool. We got people that comment in our comments that might know who they is.
Community, you see them right there. Look at
Facts.
shout out to the community.
All right, Bomba.
Shout out to our subscribers and followers.
That boy Shin from
that.
Kingdom.
Oh, from Kingdom.
Yes.
Hell yeah, nigga.
That
Hell
boy
yeah.
that he's only like a low ranked captain ish.
Forget about the rank. How old is he?
No, it does matter. The rank matters. He's a low rank captain going against like top tier generals.
How old is he?
He's only like 16.
Okay, there you go. That's what you need. Going against Emperor in fucking
Going against
ancient China.
like I'm talking about going against like seasoned like people who could kill a whole army by themselves. And this man's 16. Yeah, he's not ducking no smoke at all.
Ever.
All right, Bomba, go ahead.
For my man, I'm gonna go with somebody that's in Gurren Lagann. I'm going with Simone.
Simone.
This mainly, and I feel like there is no anime that literally proves throwing your hand, because this is about like human, devotion, and it just takes a level, planetary, galaxy level, universal, and then where it ends, and it's just like, Impool, you got an anti-spiral, he's just there with just D's. This is the only thing I need to protect humanity. I'm about it.
Believe in me that believes in you.
Exactly,
Stop.
man. Simone X.
Gurren really actually made me cry. Like,
Nah, that shit, that
It was
girl
really
got to
good.
do it.
it was
So-
really
Yeah, one of the saddest deaths that we don't talk about.
Kamina? Oh.
Yeah.
and we should keep not talking about it. Okay.
Ooh.
R.I.P.
She
to
said
go.
you're not talking about it.
R.I.P. to go.
All
Facts.
right, we got Drew next.
All right, so I low-key got two answers. I'm going to say Gone for Hunter X Hunter.
Yes, sir.
Don't piss
Yeah.
Carlo off.
Yes, sir.
Nah,
Okay,
yes.
look. The reason I say that because I always butcher the name when
Oh,
Pito
man.
Yeah,
P2
Pito.
It's
when she killed Kite, that unlocked like a certain level of Gone that was just like the nigga literally grew fucking 15 years old. He literally advanced in his age just to fight a bitch.
You said I'm not ready, but I'm tossing everything aside to be ready today.
So I got time. Who was the second one?
My second one was Luffy because the nigga pulled up to Big Mom's Island He pulled up to Kaido's island. And what's where he was in Dressrosa? I forgot his name.
Doflamingo.
Doflamingo.
Okay.
And it like he pulls up to island to island to island. And when he was in what was it, Water 7 or some shit?
Yeah.
I mean, come on now. He don't duck no fade.
Sniper can shoot down that flag.
Luffy consistently fights people who are stronger than him.
Come on now. Now he get his ass beat, and that's why he's not on like one of my favorite characters. Like I fuck with him because he doesn't duck smoke, but I don't fuck with him at the same time because he's never strong enough to fight like to win that battle initially. He always has something going for him, like luck. I will say luck is on Luffy's side most times.
It's about to be love soon, huh, Kenny? Malik.
Well, actually, it's actually not necessarily proven.
Not yet, but it will be.
Maybe.
Malik, go ahead, end us off.
I got Guts and Berserk.
Ain't none of us seen that besides probably Bomba.
What you say?
He said Guts and Berserk.
Oh, Guts. Oh, hell.
You never seen Berserk?
Oh, hell yeah.
I can't. Where do you watch it at?
You don't watch it. You just.
Is it not on Crunchyroll?
Nah.
No, it's on Netflix.
I found one Berserk and it was CGI.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna lie, like I watched it, me personally, I watched it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Did you watch it on YouTube?
Goddamn.
Yeah, like I don't know if like the episodes are still there, but like I watched it on YouTube.
Was it CGI?
No, it was the original one.
I don't know.
If you want to watch Berserk, it's on YouTube.
Thank you, Bombi.
All right, so we're gonna move down. Last question for this segment: who is a character that never instigates but never backs down when challenged?
Oh, come on! There's one answer.
Who?
Saitama.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. If nobody can think of a better answer than that, I'm leaving. I mean, not leaving, but I'm going to the next. Go ahead.
I don't know if it's better, but I got Yuji.
That's
Yuji?
mine. Yes, Yuji Itadori. That's the best answer, I think.
Okay.
Hi.
This man Saitama was literally thinking about his grocery list. Well,
Wait,
But think about this
Hell.
though. Saitama got the strength to back it up. Yuji is not ready. He's just stepping in.
Go wait.
Regardless.
Go ahead, Drew. Go ahead.
Gohan.
You said who?
Gohan.
No.
That's a fade ducker. That is a fade ducker. That nigga.
Bro.
He literally ducked fade from the age 13 to 18.
That nigga's a fade.
And as a
ducker.
father.
I feel like, bro, like.
I mean, but still, when he called upon, he get out there and do what he got to do.
So what happened with Cell Games?
What happened in Cell Games?
That was before he became a
How long did it take him to convince him to
save the
fight?
universe?
He was technically ducking the fade until Android head got crushed.
No more.
He did not want to fight. That is ducking.
He said, "Oh, my dad died. Fuck that nigga." But when a fucking robot died, he said,
The robot died first.
That's why.
The robot died first.
You were better off saying Naruto.
Facts.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's also a fade ducker.
Naruto's a fade ducker?
Huh?
Where did Talk No Jutsu come from?
Bro, that's not
But
ducking.
he's still throwing those.
That's not ducking the fade.
Naruto will beat your ass and gaslight you.
What Genin do you know is fighting Orochimaru? Other than Naruto, I don't know.
Hey.
Technically, no, Jiraiya's true. Never mind.
That's also somebody we should have named earlier when I was like, who never ducks a fade but gets their ass whooped every time? Sasuke.
That's a fact.
But we've been talking about fades, but now we're gonna be talking about ducking. So which character folds the second it's time to get real? Every time. Go ahead, Aqua.
Mineta from My
Cat,
Hero.
Mineta don't fold.
Then she
Mineta
took
be
my
right there
answer.
throwing his
I'm sorry. Yes, he
be
do.
right there.
That man be folded unless there's panties involved.
I was about to say that nigga be folding, bro. Malik, you said you had some?
Zenitsu from Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lock that in now.
Wait, what was the criteria again?
Which character folds the second it gets real?
It gets real. Folds when it gets real. I feel like I had
I'm
some.
gonna think another one.
gonna say mine was Mineta off top. I couldn't think of nobody but him.
What's the dude from One Punch Man? The tiger dude.
Oh, King.
King.
That was my backup.
I'm not
That's
gonna lie.
King.
Why are all the tiger niggas in like anime portrayals and shit like in video games? If it's a tiger, they're named King.
King of the Jungle.
Nigga talking about Tekken too.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
Or his Lions, the King of the Jungle. Child, I forgot.
Yeah.
But look, we had Mineta, we had Zenitsu. Kenny, who did you say?
King from One Punch Man.
Okay. Drew Bomba.
I'm not gonna lie. I personally don't have an answer for this. So
what is the question again?
Which character folds the second it gets real?
Thorfinn.
Vegeta. When it gets real, yes, Vegeta. And I'm just gonna go ahead. I don't even want to make an argument. I'm just gonna tell you what fight did he not fold in.
Vegeta folds every fight. This man be
What
saying
fight did he not fold in?
his power level is over 9,000.
And I bet you his shoulder don't even hurt.
I mean, there's
his shoulder don't even hurt.
Nigga, he had 2 broken arms. What the fuck?
Okay, but what fight did he not fold in? And then you talk about broken arm. He's been holding his shoulders since Dragon Ball Z when he first introduced, and he's doing it today too.
I'm saying
like
folding, losing a fight doesn't mean you folded. I'm saying like
no, I'm not saying folding. I'm talking about giving up. So his spirit has been broken too many times. I mean, if your arms are broken, I would hope your spirit's broken too. That's against Android 18.
Why would you?
What about Beerus?
Gon's spirit don't be broken after he get hurt. Midoriya's spirit don't be broken after he get hurt.
That nigga aged.
Midoriya still snapped that motherfucker through his mouth.
That's crazy. I didn't know that those niggas was fighting aliens and gods, but
for example,
or high power.
Gon was he. I'm not gonna say
he was fighting some shit that you just killed by walking today.
But I understand that. I understand that because they're in a different anime. What about Goku? Goku gets his ass whooped. He's lost bad defeat. He's
you about to use main character argument against me?
No, it's not main character. It's
that is main character argument.
That's duality. This is your deuterologist.
I'm still not understanding how that's true for Vegeta in all canon material.
That's what I'm saying.
Just because I said I'm not seeing how all the things you're saying about Vegeta is true in canon material, because everything that has happened in canon material, he's either been passed out or he's just been beaten.
Versus Beerus is still true.
How?
Versus Beerus, he ducked the fade.
How? King Kai was in his ear saying, "Yo, don't piss this nigga off."
You said the what?
King Kai was in his nigga ear, "Hey, yo, don't piss this nigga off."
That's what I'm saying. When we mentioned that at the beginning, I said I'm not counting that as fade ducking. That's a literal god that can destroy him in 0.5 seconds.
But and then my thing is after Beerus slapped the shit out of Bulma, it was still up. So I mean, he was ready.
Yes, he was ready, but he still got bitch right away, and then you back down to power because there's the thing. It's not about if it's just about showing up to the fight, then Gon is the strength. Like he's that nigga. Then you know what I'm saying. If it's just about pulling up to the fight, then let Gon Flex do this shit. Then right here, because he's always been there.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm saying, you showed up to the fight, you ready to throw hands. And
that's in any situation.
But
when it gets tough,
when
he folds. Vegeta, when it gets tough, he's not able to feel the shoes.
That's not the same thing.
Confirmed to be stronger than that MC that you're talking
about. That's not what you're defining is being beaten. That's not.
No, I'm not defining being beaten. When your spirit is broken and you don't want to fight anymore.
That's not folding. You just got beat.
Folding.
You just
folding is whenever you get to the fight and then you bitch out.
That's what I'm saying. That's
literally what I'm saying though.
But who does that in anime?
I'm saying this is what I'm saying. Folding is, here's an example. Folding is once if Goku pulled up to the Cell games and after they fought a little bit, Cell powers up again and Goku's like, yeah, I can't do this. You feel me? Like that's folding. You feel me?
No, but you got what you mean that's folding?
I'm saying
okay. Let me put it like this: You're saying, for example, are you saying Goku folded for the Cell games?
No, I'm not saying for the because the reason he quit during the Cell games, well, he already went into that match, knowing that Cell was stronger than him. You feel me? And he already had a plan that he was going to throw in Gohan after Gohan was able to watch them and learn Cell's techniques. But I'm saying, say in a what if scenario in that match, Cell unlocked a new transformation, and Goku was like, "Yeah, fuck that, I'm not fighting no more." That would be folding. You feel me? There's never been a situation. There's never been a situation for Vegeta where he's walked in there. He's shown some again with Broly that he folded, but he never even went into that. Once he turned to a legendary Super Saiyan, he folded. That's an example of that. But your statement, I'm disagreeing with. You said that Vegeta folds every fight that he's been in, which is not true.
I feel like I feel like almost only Gag characters fit into this role.
There is, but Vegeta still, in my opinion, falls into it. Y'all don't know about it. Carlo know about the gas arc. In that gas arc, he unlocks the Ultra Ego fight. He runs into that fight. When there is an opportunity to power up, he gives it up to Gas because he feel like he can't fit up to the shoes. Is that not folded?
That's not folded. He still fought the nigga.
You say he still what?
He still fought.
Vegeta still fought that nigga.
He fought Granola. He folded when the opportunity was there for him to fight with his new form versus Gas. He didn't step up to that fight until Granola got defeated, and then him and Goku could tag him and jump into there.
But that's because of the wish he made. So therefore, they had to tag him.
Because of what wish?
When Gas
to be the
wish,
strongest in the universe.
Yes, but also Granola did make that wish, and you had a new form that you were exploring, and you were laying out and you were saying, "I'm stronger." And
didn't he get powered out quick in that new form because it was his first time using it?
But that's still his form, and then with the form with damage, your power. Gas is. They literally say everybody there is new to their form. Granola is new to the form. Gas is new to the form. So is he too. So it's literally like he literally was using it in his statement that I'm gonna beat you because this form is new to you.
But he still fought the nigga.
Yeah, I'm saying no, he still fought the nigga, but then when the power up came, he folded. He didn't want to fight it.
You can't sit there and fight a nigga and say he folded. That's not how that goes. Folding is how
but you fold. Literally folding wouldn't mean that you came to fight. And at some point it got serious. That's literally the definition that Carla gave. When it got serious, the nigga that folded, when that fight got serious, Vegeta knew he couldn't stand no more. He said, "Let me retreat." He literally said, "Let me retreat."
Then they both retreated to get a breath?
Who both retreated?
Goku and Vegeta.
Goku never retreated. Goku throughout that whole fight, the only time that he sat aside was the time that Vegeta came to him and was like, "This is personal," because he was feeling some type of way about the Ceruleans past with the Saiyans and what they did. So Goku's like, I'm gonna stand aside and let you do your thing because you're asking me this. Clearly, Vegeta, there's something that's moving him. And every single time, and you were bringing Goku, every single time Vegeta was about to die, who was there? Goku. And then Goku would stand there and fight you on his own. He didn't care. Goku necessarily didn't say he can handle it on his own, but when it came time to stand on his own, he did. Vegeta was there like, I got this. And then ended up having to give it to Granola.
Against Gas?
He could have filled in the shoes.
Against Gas or against Granola?
Against Gas. That's what I'm saying. He ended up giving the fight to Granola. Like, Granola, you handle it. I'm going to give you this sensu bean that I could have took, knowing that I just can't defeat Gas.
Knowing that they had a better chance to survive if he gave it to Granola?
No, but that's the thing. You gave it to Granola. Granola is still set to be weaker, confirmed to be weaker. He has his new form and he's explaining his form. He's just tapping into it. So there is a possibility, just like Granola because Granola, it wasn't his strength that put him in the fight. It's the fact that his expertise and his know of the instant transmission. That's what got him back in the fight. It was not power level. In terms of power level, they started the fight. Gas was using his old powers. Like, I'm going to rely on this and whoop your ass. And it was a fight. And then now when Gas is like, the new powers I got today, let me use them. Let me stop being conceited. He started bitching his ass. And then Vegeta, at that point, it was Goku fighting even. And then Granola got in there. And then was about to lose. And then Vegeta was like, I have a sensu being in my armor. I'm not taking it. Goku was like, I'm holding him. Go take that shit. He didn't say Gas. He said, you, Vegeta, with your new form, you can put up a fight. Go take that shit. Then Vegeta went and was like,
And I also remember that same panel. It was because he wanted Granola to be the one to avenge his people because, again.
Gas was the one that killed everybody. But
that's what I'm
Guys, I
saying.
think Bomba just has his pick, guys.
Again, Kenny, I know you're trying to rush us out of here. I'm the host. Let me do it. Shut the fuck up.
Oh,
hey, relax.
Nah, bro, because I'm tired of you. I'm tired of Bomba, and I'm tired of you.
Vegeta, canon and non-canon, and then you take the non-canon and then like you add the non-canon to it. He not even folding. He just a bitch. Because like I said, Broly, he fell to his knees and was just like, "What are we doing?" Trunk was fighting. Gohan was fighting. Piccolo was fighting. Goku was fighting. We just
gonna have to have two definitions of folding. Because I explained what folding was, and none of your examples is the definition of folding. But it's okay. We just gonna have to agree to disagree on this one. We're gonna wrap this up. I got two last questions for you. Does never ducking a fade make a character better or dumber?
I mean, it depends on. I feel like it would depend on whether you're trying to go the strategic route or like the thrill-seeking route. If you're a thrill seeker doing it just for entertainment, I think it's cool. But if you're doing it strategically, then I mean, no, you're not dumber. You're, I guess, better in that sense.
Before the next part. No, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
But if you never ducking it and you just doing it for entertainment, yeah, you're better because it's more entertaining. But that's just me.
Before the next person goes, I'm gonna just let I'm gonna just let it know how I feel about this question. I think it depends on the character because you feel me. There's a way to never duck a fade strategically, and characters like Luffy, for example, is one of the worst. He never ducks a fade, but he's one of the worst at it. I promise you. Like that nigga sucks. That nigga stupid. That nigga is a dummy.
Facts.
Like that might yeah. So for me, I think it depends on the character. But Malik, go ahead, bro.
I was gonna say, yeah, Phase Seekers, they're just iconic because that's just how they feel. They're passionate about that thrill, the risk to take in, and but at the same time, it comes with the liabilities. Either they think about it or they don't. Because if they don't think about it, then that can actually affect their squad and whatever else they stand for. But a lot of them is just for the love of the game.
For sure.
Shout out to the love of the game.
Big Drewski.
So I got two answers to get from like both perspectives, right? So let's start off with the smart side. Levi from Attack on Titan.
Oh, Levi.
Levi. Is Levi? I always call it Levi or call him Levi. My fault.
It's okay.
My fault. I'm a loser. But Levi from Attack on Titan, that nigga never duck fades. Like you can think about until the nigga literally lost limbs. He was about that fucking action. And it was kind of like sick to a certain point. To like that nigga literally got off on running the fade with Titans, bro. You know how many motherfuckers he had to see die, but still like, oh yeah.
Kept that same straight ass face.
Yeah, I'm ready for it, bro. Like, until the nigga literally lost limbs, I even feel like if it was a possibility for him to get like a little prosthetic to take the little the flight gear and do what he do, he would still do it, bro.
Hell yeah.
That nigga is not ducking a fade, bro. He don't give a fuck if you're the Attack Titan, the Giant, the goddamn Colossal. It doesn't matter. He's going to run the fade.
I love the game. I love the hustle.
I love the fucking hustle. God damn it.
And now, your other side.
I feel like the dumb fade, somebody already said him. Luffy, but at the same time, gone. Like, I'm sorry, it's some battles you just gotta pick and choose. Like, you don't need to fight them battles, and it's literally like you can't go wrong with either Luffy or Gon. You know what I'm saying? So, like, Luffy literally invaded multiple islands for what? For smoke. He told Big Mom that he was about to beat her ass before he even knew what she looked like.
But like he said that because they were messing with his friends in Fishman Island.
I understand, but yeah, no. Why you think she messing with his friends?
But listen, as a pirate, you know the hierarchy, right? You know that's the emperor of the sea. That nigga didn't give a fuck if she was an emperor of the sea or not. He said, "Hey, bitch, you old bitch, you big body bitch, you wide back body bitch, you fat white pregnant bitch."
He offered to buy them back, and then Big Mom said no, and that's when that happened.
But
yeah,
the thing is, look. Technically, I'm not even 100% at that moment that this nigga Luffy knew she was the emperor.
He doesn't. He didn't.
That nigga didn't know shit until Robin or Nami told him some shit. But I do agree with Drew. But we gonna go ahead, Bomba, and then we gonna end off with Kenny.
Oh my god.
You still
I think I mainly agree with what Drew said. I feel like regardless of if you're a strategist or if you just show up, I feel like it's more so the composure that you're able to have throughout. Because a lot of people, like, they come through and then sometimes, like, some characters we've seen them, they're strong enough to just always be looking for that fade, regardless. Like, they're just outclassing everybody in their universe. So when they go out looking for a fade all the time, it makes sense. Because, like, for centuries, I've been out here and not being able to find anybody to rival me. So I'm looking just for that drill. But you also have the characters that are, like, a lot weaker, but just always ready to throw hands no matter the what you're facing. But I feel like for that genre of character, it always depends on your demeanor. Are you able to still remain calm when you're losing and when most odds are against you? For example, like one of the main reasons I was saying like I like Hunter x Hunter, but I don't like Gon is because of that. Like, yes, at the last arc versus Pito, he's able to push everything aside and kind of step up. But when you're looking at the earlier version, I just can't look at you as cool when it's like a literal ninja that's like beating you up and then like, saying like, I'm gonna let him win while he's knocked out because he's gonna keep standing up, but he's like necessarily not able to do anything about it. It's just more so about tries. Yeah. So that's why I really agree with what Drew said.
Okay. All right, Kenny, end us off, bro.
Wait, can you repeat the question? I just want to make sure my answer is correct.
Does never ducking the fade make the character better or dumber?
I feel like never ducking the fade. It depends if you're looking at it as a straight. If it's anime, I guess it makes you better because it makes you cooler as a character. Like no matter like what the odds are against you, you still gonna throw them hands like my boy Moment Rider.
Period.
Well, like a lot of the anime characters like that we named in the section where we talked about who stood through hands in impossible situations, like Bakugo, who was trying to fight the whole League of Villains by himself, or Sheen, who's a low level captain about to fight 40-year-old, 50-year-old generals who are strong enough to defeat a whole army by themselves. However, trying to fight somebody like we all call Goku dumb as shit for trying to fight Beerus. All I'm gonna say. This man literally pops up and literally swats away your strongest attack with one finger, and you still trying to throw hands with this man?
Yeah.
For no reason?
Yeah.
He said, "You're a god of destruction. I'm sure you're pretty strong. Let's fight." What? You're stupid. So that's my answer. That's my answer.
Understandable. All right, so last question of the night without getting deep into it. No deep answers. I just need one. Do you respect the strategist or the smoke chaser more? Malik.
I respect the strategist, but because strategies win wars.
Understandable. Aqua.
Smoke chaser. We here for all the chaos.
Yeah, she loves chaos. Drew.
As much as I love the smoke, I love seeing niggas run the fade, bro. I gotta go strategist.
Okay.
From Naruto, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's him. He's him, bro.
Bomba.
Strategist.
Kenny.
feel like it wouldn't be me not to say strategist. Like all my animes are like strategist fighters. Like Hunter x Hunter is a strategy fight, JJK strategy fights, and Soul Leveling strategy fights. So I'm just I'm gonna go strategist for real.
Look, I'm gonna go with the smoke chaser, even though I definitely stated many times during this segment how much I hate niggas that just, are stupid and chase smoke. But I love my smoke chaser. Shout out to my nigga Natsu, you feel me? And then shout out that's a nigga that nobody named, and I held my breath this whole segment not naming him, but he's definitely a top tier fucking smoke chaser. That nigga's chasing smoke everywhere, anywhere. He don't care if you're a human, a dragon, a fucking fairy, a cat. He wants smoke with fucking happy sometimes.
I was sure you were gonna name them.
Yeah, nah.
Like, well, let me not do it obvious.
And then shout out my strategists, two of my favorites that don't duck smoke. Octagawa from Bungo Stray Dogs and Kyoka from Bungo Stray Dogs. That's all I got.
I was gonna add one thing. Shout out to Yusuke Urameshi, the Smoke King.
Yeah, shout out to the crown. He has the crown. He has the crown.
I got one more thing. She was a fairy. Y'all.
Somebody get you out of here.
Okay, yep. This has been
shout out Vegeta.
This I can't wait. And you know,
the nigga that was scared to kill Ginyu.
Look, and you know, we
that
tired,
nigga was strong. He was scared of a frog.
You know, we tired of picking up the pieces, but I'm picking up those. I ain't gonna lie to you. But look, this has been the anime segment. We appreciate y'all for joining us. Sorry we wasn't live today. Make sure you like, subscribe. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, send this to your friends, send this to your family, and send this to your grandma, because look, there's a reason she didn't play with your ass, because she never ducked smoke at her age, and she wasn't going to start ducking smoke when you was born. So send this to your grandma before she beat your ass. And we out of here.